Once upon a time, in a quaint little village by the sea, lived a boy named Tommy. Tommy loved to paint. He painted everything he saw, the blue waves crashing against the shore, the golden sunsets, and the vibrant flowers in the meadows. But Tommy's family was very poor, and they couldn't afford to buy him new paints or brushes. He had to make do with a single, worn-out brush and some leftover paints. One day, while exploring the beach, Tommy found an old, battered paintbrush buried in the sand. It looked ancient, with a handle carved with strange symbols. Curiosity piqued, Tommy decided to take it home. That night, Tommy couldn't wait to try out his new brush. He dipped it into his remaining paint and began to paint a beautiful fish. As soon as he finished, something incredible happened. The fish he had painted leaped off the paper and started swimming around the room. Tommy was amazed. He had discovered a magic paintbrush. The next morning, Tommy rushed to show his parents. He painted a loaf of bread, and just like the fish, it came to life. His parents were astonished and overjoyed. With the magic paintbrush, they would never go hungry again. Word of Tommy's magic paintbrush spread quickly through the village. People came from far and wide, bringing Tommy paints and brushes in exchange for his magical creations. He painted food, clothes, and toys for everyone who needed them. One day, the greedy king of the land heard about Tommy's magic paintbrush. He sent his soldiers to bring Tommy to the palace. The king demanded that Tommy paint him a room full of gold. Tommy, knowing the king's greed, hesitated but agreed to paint something else instead. Tommy painted a beautiful garden with trees that bore all kinds of fruits, flowers that bloomed endlessly, and streams of crystal clear water. When he finished, the garden came to life right in the middle of the palace courtyard. The king was furious. He wanted gold, not a garden. In his anger, he snatched the paintbrush from Tommy and tried to paint gold himself. But the magic paintbrush didn't work for the king. Instead of gold, it created a muddy mess. Enraged, the king ordered his soldiers to throw Tommy into the dungeon. But before they could grab him, the garden trees came to life, their branches wrapping around the soldiers, protecting Tommy. Seeing the power of the enchanted garden, the king realized his mistake. He begged Tommy to undo the magic and promised to change his ways. Tommy, with his kind heart, agreed to help. He painted a picture of peace and prosperity, and soon, the kingdom flourished with happiness and plenty.